says we are live. Let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early. Smash the like button as you come on in. Smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk a little boxing in the AM. Share the video. Spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live, you dig? Yes, indeed. Happy Juneteenth to everybody that's in the building. Hope everybody have a good holiday, you know. Hope everybody had a good weekend. We're going to cover some of the fights that happened this past weekend. And then we'll talk about the Crawford Spence situation. See who we got in here so far. Let me see. Y'all still coming in the building. We got Jalen Hudson in the building. What's happening with homie King Strict up in here? Ruben Escobedo. Tamir Ali. Southpaw Boxing 77. Slip the jab up in here. 8 Mac. What's that? B Mac. I'm sorry, man. I need my glasses. Charles Jameson. Craig L. HC Boxing. What it do? Nassim the Dream in the building. The lovely Brown Sugar Tay-Tay is in the building. What's happening with the Tay-Tay? Let's see here. Julian Robles. Black Attack. JC. DJ Zion Love in the building. The Architect 1. Rick Timms III. Thrill Hill. Let's see here. The homie Jay Good is in the building. Pugilism and Politics. Stormy B-Man up in the building. LDBC or nothing. Daniel Mitchell, what's happening with the homie? Young World up in here. Sheldon, LDBC or nothing, what it do? Miami Snoopy 305. D-Man Jr. David Hamilton. My brother Joe Townsend always coming through representing the Young Money and the Magic, you dig? Make sure y'all check out that onlyfans.com/money and magic XXX, you dig? Yes, sir. So we got here. Mark Anthony. First to let it rhyme flow. Deacon Dollaz. Salute everybody up in here. Southwest Dice. B. Pauly. Brandon Matthews. New Orleans Moses. Bruce. Johnny. Coach 67 Sports TV. All right, y'all. Can't read anybody, but salute to everybody that's in the building, man. Let me see here. There's a lot of y'all coming through here. Whoa, my homie Young World came through with the hundo, with the double Giannis. Came through with the young Wilt Chamberlain early in this joint. He say, salute, General. I'm back in the country, ready to hear you give us that good boxing talk. Salute to the chat and the mighty LDBC. Hey, salute to you, homie. Definitely appreciate the major love you're showing early. That's how you start the show off right there. That's how you start the show off. You know what I mean? And you know, let's toast to that because, hold on while I blaze. Yes, indeed. Salute to the homie Young World. Appreciate you, bro. All right. Let's get to the smoke, y'all. Let's get right down to it. What's up, Queen 71? I see you, lovely. I think I heard somebody in the Cash App. My brother D. McGee. Salute to my brother D. McGee in the Cash App coming through, showing love like always. Appreciate you, D. McGee. All right. John Kramer, what's happening? 88 Sports Talk. EJ McCory. Salute to everybody here. Cedric Taylor. If I missed you, I apologize, y'all. Jermaine King, salute. All right. Before we get to EJ and Crawford, let me talk about fights this past weekend. Regis Prograis. Regis fought a guy, what's his name? Zorilla. You know what I mean? Now, Eddie Hearn says that they chose this guy because they thought he would be come forward guy to make for an entertaining fight. And I find that interesting. This is why I say Matchroom has horrible matchmakers. to have a name like Matchroom, they got horrible matchmakers. Because from the fights that I looked up from Zerillo, whatever his name is, I didn't see him being a come forward attack guy. You know what I'm saying? He seemed like a defensive guy, counter puncher. Everything that people claim is so boring, I saw that from him in the fights that I looked up on YouTube. So how did you expect him to come in and do something different? Daniel. Salute to Daniel in the Cash App showing love. Coming through with the 10 piece in the Cash App. Appreciate you, Daniel. Let me see here. We got Young Merv, the cut man, in the super chat. Appreciate the love, homie. He says, Salute 78, Young World inspired me. It's not much, but I appreciate the LWC. Hey, man, I appreciate you, homie. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Coming through with the 5-piece chicken nugget. Salute to you, homie. Yes, sir. So we got Regis. He fought the Zerillo guy. Bad matchmaking. Horrible by Eddie Hearn. I don't know why he chose this guy. And then to say that you thought he was going to come in and just Eddie does this all the time. He's not a very good matchmaker. I don't know who he has doing the matchmaking, but he needs to get rid of them. He needs to fire them and hire somebody. One of us on YouTube would do a way better job. You know what I'm saying? Way better. I mean, I'm not hating. I'm just telling you. It ain't got to be me. It could be one of y'all in the chat to do a way better job than whoever Matchroom has making the matches over there. DB in the super chat. Appreciate the support, homie. Says salute 78 thoughts. AB. Thoughts about mayonnaise on French toast. Mayonnaise on French toast? That's disgusting. That made my stomach hurt right now. Who would put mayonnaise on French toast? Why would you do that? Are you talking about like using it as like butter or something? Like cooking the mayonnaise into the if you talking about cooking it in there, I seen people do that. It's like a fat substitute for butter. But if you're talking about just putting it on top, no, that's gross, man. Absolute gross. Yeah, but anyway, what's up, Lala D? What's up, Main Event Mark? Salute to the homie. My brother, Mahari Nation, what it do? All right, so what I saw from Regis is this, man. Regis didn't look too good. He had a bad performance, and I mean, everybody's going to have a bad performance here and there. So, I mean, I'm not going to be too hard on him because this is not a consistent theme with Regis. It'd be different if this was his second or third bad performance in a row or something. Then I would have to, feel a little weird about it. But I haven't seen Regis look bad like this. He just, he fought an awkward guy. What's up, Ashy Knuckles in the building? Salute to the homie Ashy Knuckles. Ain't seen in a minute, homie. So Regis just, he just didn't. He fought an awkward guy, bad matchmaking, and didn't do his research on this guy. Regis didn't effectively cut off the ring, and I also think this guy can punch hard too, because at the end of the fight, Regis, the back of Regis' neck, the side of his neck, all by his ears, man, that was lumped all the way up, swollen and bruised up. So when Regis tried to get in there and mix it up with that dude was catching Regis and keeping him at bay. Zerillo just got a bad strategy. If Zerillo get another trainer or come up with a different game plan, dude gonna be hurting people. Dude, he could possibly be hurting some people out there at 140. What's up, G5 Gabe in the building? What to do, 5? Yeah, Zerillo he had some pop in his punches, I think, and I think that kept Regis at bay, and Regis was afraid to get too aggressive and reckless up in there, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Slip the jab. What's happening with it? So Regis, he got the victory. I thought he won the fight. I didn't think the other guy came to win. He wasn't trying to take the fight, take the belt from the champion. He just wanted to come in there and muck it up. You know what I mean? He just wanted to come out there and put up a stinker. And this is the problem with guys like that. When you don't have a fan base, you don't have a big name, when you get opportunities, you know why they're bringing you in there. Yes, they are bringing you in there to lose. But you have to take advantage of opportunities and really put it out there. Because if you put up a good showing, you can be asked back. You know, like what's the cat name who just fought Anthony Joshua, and before that he fought um, Dillian White. The brother, I forgot the brother's name already. I'm sorry, brother. But you can be brought back. You put up a good showing, people want to see you again. If you go out there and lay an egg, put up a stinker, then what happens? Now ain't nobody gonna want to see you. Ain't nobody gonna mess with you. Yeah, Franklin. Yeah, Franklin. You gotta go out there and let the world know that you appreciate this opportunity and that you're trying to win, bro. You can't go out there just, I just want to make it 12 rounds. Then you ain't fine. You made it 12 rounds. Guess what? Nobody gonna hire you again. Now you're gonna be running around here crying about people ducking you. Nobody gonna hire you again. It's ridiculous. So I don't care to see Zorrillo again. I don't care to see him again because I don't like people who don't take advantage of opportunities. You had Regis in front of you. This is your title shot. This is your opportunity, and you didn't do nothing. You just want to survive. The victory to you was hearing the final bell. Hold on one second, y'all. All right, my bad. Yeah, so I don't care to see Zorrillo again. You know what I mean? Get him out of here. You know. So Regis had a bad outing. Regis didn't do a lot of things good. But don't be fooled by it. Regis is still a sturdy guy with a lot of pop in his punches. That performance might lure people into wanting to fight Regis, but he ain't finna fight everybody like that. That was an awkward, weird dude. See what I'm saying? So Regis will look better in his next fight, I think. You know what I mean? He'll look better in his next fight. But I don't think Regis can beat Devin Haney. I didn't think Regis could beat Devin Haney before I saw this performance. I don't think Regis is busy enough to beat Devin Haney. Regis is a hard puncher, and he tends to wait and almost is like a counter puncher almost. But Devin Haney is going to be busier. He's going to work his jab. He's going to be throwing lead right hands. He's going to be clinching on the inside. He's going to be moving around, pivoting, and I think Devin Haney's just he'll have the ring generalship in his back pocket whenever he wanted. You know what I mean? Richard D in the super chat. Appreciate the support, homie. The 78, did you see Milwaukee MMA champ dominate Saturday? No, I didn't, brother. I sure didn't, bro. I didn't get a chance to see it, man. A1 Hoop Zone, what's happening with it? All right. So who else fought this weekend? We had Regis fight this weekend. We had y'all gotta forgive me, I'm having a brain fart, man. Who else we have? Oh yeah, Tim Tszyu. So we had Tim Tszyu fight this weekend. Now, Tim Tszyu went up in there, put down a demo. He put down a demo on oh boy, who Errol Spence beat up. I mean, he dogged him. Absolutely dogged him, man. I mean, this wasn't even a fight, man. I mean, he whooped dude in the first round. Dude was running around. It's embarrassing, man. El Capo. Now, the thing is this. I admire Tim Tszyu's work rate. I admire him staying busy. I admire the fact that he's not allowing whatever going on with Charlo to affect him. He's staying busy. He's not sitting back. Oh man, I got opportunity. I'm a number one contender, so I ain't got to do nothing. No, he fighting. He making money. He's keeping himself sharp. Hey, like his attitude so far. Tszyu. You know what I'm saying? Mahari Nation Sports Podcast in the Super Chat. What it do, Young Abel? He said barbecue sauce on burgers is amazing. Try it out. Bro, I've been telling people that. Tay-Tay, you can't tell Tay-Tay that. I told Tay-Tay, you put some barbecue sauce on the burger. She's like, no. Look, I'm telling you, barbecue sauce on burgers is awesome. You just got to be done right. You know what I mean? Got to be the right barbecue sauce. Got to be the right vibe. You know what I mean? The right vibe. It ain't like that. You don't want it all the time, but it's a nice mix up. Justin in the super chat showing love, much appreciation. Says thoughts on Canelo duck tactics. Oh yeah, we're gonna get to that, man. Let's get to your boy Canelo. What Canelo Alvarez is doing currently with David Benavidez is absolutely disgusting for a fighter the caliber of Canelo Alvarez. This is some of the most disgusting ducking I've ever seen. I mean, this is fear. There's nothing else you can. This ain't about money or nothing because they offer you $50 million. Canelo Alvarez is so. You know how afraid he is of David Benavidez? As soon as David Benavidez started to rise to power, Canelo Alvarez came out and made a declaration. I'm never fighting another Mexican again. Now, why did he say that? Because of David Benavidez, right? Now, it's been years since he made that statement. In the boxing world, let him get away with it. He's been avoiding David Benavidez for years. Canelo is currently the undisputed champion at 168. Benavidez is the number one contender at 168. Canelo refuses to fight him, and none of the sanctioning bodies are forcing Canelo to fight David Benavidez. Y'all smash the like button. We need 500 likes in the building, ladies and gentlemen. If you're in here watching, you ain't hit the thumbs up, go ahead and hit that thumbs up real quick. If you're watching it from your phone, you don't see the button, all you gotta do is click that X, close out the live chat, and you will see the thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up, and then you can just go right back to the live chat. Easy work. Yeah, so Canelo Alvarez doesn't want the $50 million to fight David Benavidez. It's a huge legacy fight and a huge payday. Instead, he's looking for Badu Jack at cruiserweight, right? This is what I mean by this fake pound-for-pound status that y'all be falling for. Fake pound-for-pound status. Just because a guy bounces around from weight class to weight class and wins belts, I'm sorry. I'm not giving these dudes credit for that. If you're not fighting the best guys in these weight divisions, then what does it matter? What does it matter? So he want to go up there and fight Badu Jack, but he don't want to fight Badu Jack at 200 pounds. He want Badu Jack to come in at 180 pounds. And Badu Jack can't rehydrate. And Badu Jack 40-some years old. So Badu Jack, being a good man, a wise man, turned it down. Said, nah, bro, I'm not doing it. I don't care if you is Canelo. I don't care how much money you're going to pay me. I'm not finna just sell my belt to you. Not finna happen. And Badu Jack told Canelo, you need to man up and get the fans what they really want, which is you versus Benavidez. Now, this is an opponent telling you this. A potential opponent telling you need to fight David Benavidez. Come on, man. Canelo's looking bad out here in these streets, bro. This man is looking for anybody other than Benavidez. Now he might want to fight Jamal Charlo. Now, Jamal Charlo just called him out a couple months ago. Jamal, the undisputed champion, you know what I'm saying, the one who's been more active, just called out Canelo. Canelo ignored him. But Canelo want to fight Jamal Charlo, the one who ain't fought in 3 years, the one who clearly has some mental health issues right now. That's the one who Canelo want to fight. Man, sit down somewhere, bro. This dude, Canelo's washed, bro. He done. You know what I'm saying? Canelo has angered me to the point where I really don't respect him no more. I used to respect Canelo. I don't respect him no more. At all. No excuses for this behavior. Q Trucker in the super chat. Appreciate the support. Said who wins, Regis versus Tank? Tank wins and brutal knockout. Well, maybe I don't know if he'll knock him out, but I think he will. Tank will beat Regis though. Regis is sturdy, he's solid, but Tank will beat him. Regis don't let his hands go enough. Richard D in the super chat. Appreciate the support. Said Sergey. You talking about Anthony Pettis' brother? Okay, Anthony Pettis' little brother. Okay, I ain't even watch MMA. I'm gonna check it out though. Yeah, I know the Pettis brothers. I met them before back in the day, before they blew up. I remember when his brother was still an amateur. I used to fight out here, back when they used to wear them shin guards and stuff fighting. That's good, though. Good. Congratulations to them. Let's see here. Let me see here. King Mac the God in the super chat showing love. Much love and much appreciation, homie. He says, EJ said he's not a liar. He's going to break Bud like Kunta Kinte. Hashtag man down. Yeah. I heard it very clearly, brother. We finna talk about it. I heard that very clearly. Nakia make him freeze Anthony in the super chat showing love. Salute to you. The lovely sister said salute, General. Salute to you, Queen. Appreciate the support. Stark 7 in the super chat. Appreciate the support on me. He says, you think the WBC would have allowed it? WBC would allow Canelo to do anything he want to do, bro. Anything he want to do. Yep. WBC would allow it. What's up, Canelo Loco? What to do, homie? My brother Willie Lowe in the building. What to do, Willie? All right, let's get to Earl. What's up, D-Man Jr.? Earl Spence, Terence Crawford, both of them did interviews on $1 Million Worth of Game with Gilly and Wallow. Real good interviews. I like both of the interviews. I like what I'm seeing from both dudes. Earl Spence interview yesterday. Earl seems very calm, very confident. He gave us some insight on how he felt going into, during the accident. He had his car accident, the situation. He said, he woke up thinking about fighting Terence Crawford, you know what I mean? So that's been on his mind. He's a very determined guy. He said that when he got home from the hospital, whatever place they were staying, he said he walked up like 20-something flights of stairs instead of taking the elevator because he wanted to start working again, you know what I mean? He said his family members were telling him, like, you crazy, you need to relax. But he had that determination in him. I guess he wanted to prove to himself he can make it up some stairs, you know what I mean? Of course, he had the surgeries on his mouth and stuff like that to fix his teeth and everything. He said the PBC has told him, like, you sure you still want to fight, you still want to fight, Danny Garcia right now? He said, yeah, keep that in there, keep that in play. So he came back and fought Danny with no tune-up, and of course, we know he fought Ugas, stuff like that. He was supposed to fight Pacquiao, but, he had an eye situation. And, the haters loved that. They just loved the idea of Spence pulling out the Pacquiao fight because his eye. Oh, Spence ducking Pacquiao. Man, stop it, bro. Like, some of y'all dudes is unbelievable, man. Earl Spence ducking Pacquiao. Okay, whatever, man. Well, none of y'all finna pick Pacquiao to beat Spence, though. But Spence ducking him. Okay. And that's another thing. I gotta give credit to Manny Pacquiao. Just a sidebar real quick, because the fact that Pacquiao was willing to even fight Earl Spence is unbelievable to me. You know what I'm saying? At his age, the fact that he was willing to go out there and challenge himself like a straight warrior, you can't do nothing but respect it. You know what I mean? Because he was going to get whooped now. Pacquiao was going to get whooped. He's going to get whooped bad. But the fact that this man in his, listen, Pacquiao in the twilight of his career fought who? Did he fight Ugas? He fought Keith Thurman. He would have fought Errol Spence. Yo, Pacquiao was out here putting in some work. Pacquiao was trying to put in some work, man. That's some legendary status stuff right there. You know what I mean? Now, what I see from Errol Spence going into this Crawford fight is that he's determined to crush Terence Crawford. He don't hate Terence Crawford, and I don't think Crawford hate him. He wants to crush the idea of Terence Crawford. The idea that it's somebody equal to him or better than him. He wants to destroy that myth or that idea, that belief system that's in somebody's brain. He wants to come out there. He's thinking about it. He have nightmares about it. Somebody think this dude better than me. I'm going to destroy him. And he wants to punish him. He wants to break Terence Crawford's will. Like, I'm listening. I'm paying attention now. He hear people saying Terence Crawford is a dog. Right? He like that. And he wants to make that dog submit. You know what I'm saying? He wants to dominate the dog. These are all the recipes for a classic fight. I don't see Errol Spence quitting in this fight, no matter what happens. I don't see it. And I don't see Terence Crawford quitting in this fight from what I see from both interviews. But if Errol Spence can impose his will and he can break Crawford down the way he broke down Ugas, and if he can do that to Crawford, man, this is a different type of dude Errol Spence is. And Errol is a fundamentally sound fighter. And this is what I don't believe that the accident is going to hurt Errol Spence. In these injuries, I don't think none of that's going to hurt him. I think it only makes him better. Because it taught him how tough he is and what his body, the punishment his body can endure and keep going. Right? That's what this accident has shown him. So I don't think you got nothing to worry about when it comes to the injuries of Errol Spence or supposed injuries or something like that. London on the track in the super chat. Appreciate the support, homie. He says Spence inactivity might be the difference in this fight. If his timing is off in this fight, Terence might just shock the world and knock him out. Well, I disagree. I think that if Terence Crawford knocks out Errol Spence, it would be because Terence Crawford is the better fighter. I don't think it's going to be because of inactivity or injury or any of that. That's my whole point. I think that these guys are ready. Errol Spence he's locked and loaded. He ready, bro. He not nah. If Crawford knock him out, it's because Crawford's better. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Earl, he looked ready to me. He looked ready. He looked like he about that action. You know what I'm saying? He about that action. What's up, K Black? What's up, William Old School? The Don Juan, salute. I think he's ready. You know what I'm saying? And from a Terence Crawford perspective, Terence Crawford, he has a similar mind state. He been hearing for years about the Errol Spence stuff. Crawford wants to beat Errol Spence just because we think Errol Spence can beat him. Crawford wants to prove that he is the best, the creme de la creme. He wants to crush Errol Spence. And then he want to piece him up. He want to knock him out. What's up, Sister Queequee in the building? What's up, Just Do Boxing? What it do? Yeah, I think he wants to stop Errol Spence. I think he want to shock the world. You know what I mean? I like these dudes, man. I do. Sometimes Crawford get on my nerve with some, some other stuff he be doing. But for the most part, I like these dudes, man. I like what they stand for and what they trying to represent. This is old school alpha stuff right here, man. You know what I'm saying? This is manhood at its finest right here. We talking about sports. You know what I mean? Sacrifice was necessary. Egos had to be put to the side in order to make this fight happen. Both guys were willing to bend a little bit to make the fight happen. You know what I mean? You can say what you want to say about Bud. You can say, oh, Bud held up the fight. Bud did this and Bud. You can say whatever you want. All I know is now Terence Crawford is getting what he wants. Right? He played the position and did what he had to do until he can get what he wanted from the situation. He getting it. Okay? So it worked out for him. Both of these guys got huge, loving families. Their support systems are amazing. Crawford, he got a beautiful wife, you know what I'm saying? Beautiful sisters, and his mom and them be out there every fight, support them. Man, I love to see that kind of stuff. I love to see that, man. You know what I mean? His sister about the business. She be on social media. She'll smash the gas on anybody disrespect her brother. So this is all beautiful things, you know. Errol, he pay attention to everything. Even when you think he ain't looking, Errol know everything. Errol said he be taking screenshots. He takes screenshots. He hears somebody talking crazy, he taking screenshots. Errol about the action. He gonna bring it up. He don't forget. Hey, yo, be easy in the super chat, showing love, much appreciation, homie. He says, salute 78. One thing about Pac, he kept bouncing back from L's. His career should have been over after Marquez. Hey, man, Pacquiao is a warrior. Pacquiao's a warrior, bro, so it's different. You know what I'm saying? A warrior, he lived by a different code, different creed than the average man. You know what I'm saying? A warrior, he ain't got no quit in him. You know what I'm saying? Not like that. Hold on a second, y'all. Oh, that's my yard down. Yeah, so he lived by a different creed, Pacquiao do. So this is why it be these debates whether or not some people say historically Pacquiao is still better than Mayweather. I disagree with that. I think Floyd is proven to be the better fighter. But you got to respect what Pacquiao is doing, what has done in his career, and the challenges that he took on. You know what I mean? You got to respect that. The homie Young World back in that super chat with the 10-piece chicken nugget. Salute, homie. He says, Bud has said on several occasions the fight is behind him. He already Hall of Fame. EJ is so determined. He says, I think that's the difference. July 29th, this fight is going to be about who's hungrier. That's a good point, Young World. It's a good point. I think both of these guys want this fight. I think both of them are hungry. However, that is a good point. Bud has said on several occasions that he already a Hall of Famer. He don't need Errol Spence. I haven't heard Errol Spence say that. I could be wrong, but I haven't heard Errol Spence say that. Errol Spence seems like he's obsessed with beating Terence Crawford. It seems like he's obsessed with it. The OG Mr. Mott in the super chat showing love. Salute, homie. Appreciate the support. He says, Bud definitely wants the stoppage. EJ wants the stoppage as well, but he wants to punish you on the way into it. Both of these dudes are cold-blooded. That's a fact. That is a fact. Both of them are cold-blooded for sure. Most definitely. So we're gonna find out who's hungrier. I think Errol Spence is a little hungrier than him, but I think Crawford wants to fight too. I think he want to stop Errol. But man, this is gonna be a good one here. And I'm gonna tell you, let me go back to my other point about the injuries. See, even if you think Errol has lost a step or whatever you think, what Errol Spence has that a lot of fighters don't have today is fundamentals. It's why he always refers himself to Tim Duncan, big fundamental. Fundamentals gives you longevity. Bernard Hopkins had fundamentals. Roy Jones Jr. had athleticism, right? He had athleticism, one of the best pound fighters ever in the sport. You know what I mean? Incredible talent and stuff like that from Roy Jones. But Roy Jones lacked the boxing fundamentals that Bernard Hopkins had. So Roy couldn't, when his athleticism faded, he had nothing to fall back on. And which is why Hopkins could last longer. And which is why Errol Spence, with his fundamentals, I think would be just fine against Terence Crawford. You know what I mean? If Crawford slow down a little bit, he getting stopped. You know what I'm saying? If EJ slow down a little bit, he still got his fundamentals to fall back on. He knows how to fight. He knows how to defend himself. Y'all smash the like button. Get the likes all the way up. We need over 700 likes in the building, ladies and gentlemen. We need over 700 thumbs up in the building. Stark 7 in the super chat showing love. Much love and much appreciation, homie. He says, 78, where do the bookmakers get their knowledge from? Do they have ex-fighters working for them because they're usually wrong? No, bookmakers are just, I don't know if it's not ex-fighters. It's just, people who specialize in gambling. You know what I'm saying? Manipulating the market. Speculators. You speculate, that's all. Richard D in the super chat, appreciate the support. Says after this fight, one or both will never be the same. Well, it depends on how brutal it is. If it's a brutal fight, then yeah, they won't be the same. They won't. But I think it's gonna be a grueling fight. If we get what we want, man, I think it's gonna be highly competitive. And I'm gonna keep saying it, man. I hope it's a highly technical, high energy matchup like James Toney and Mike McCallum won. I hope it's that type of fight or better. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. What's that? Real deal. The boxer saluting the super chat family says, this that Zebo and Chinaman matchup we always wanted. Yeah, something like that, man. Something like that. Yeah, something like that for sure. Something like that for sure. Let me see. S.V. He hot in the super chat. Appreciate the support, brother. Coming through with the 5-piece chicken nugget. He says, I'm still stumped on who I got. Yeah, he's still trying to, hey, man, it's going to come down to the wire, man. I'm sticking with my original prediction, which is Errol Spence in a very close fight. Controversial fight. It's going to be controversial enough to warrant a rematch. John Jacob in the super chat, appreciate the support. Says Earl going to break Crawford down like Kunta Kinte. That's what he said. He said he's going to break him down like Kunta Kinte. So Earl want to break Crawford, man. That's a good sign, though. That's good. If he's talking like that, then he know what he got to do to break him. He got to apply pressure. Relentless pressure on Crawford. But see, the danger in that is Crawford with them short counters, man. Them short, quick counters, excellent timing on Crawford. This is gonna be something special. It's gonna be something special, man. Joseph Brown in the super chat. Appreciate the support. He says, this fight right here is Ryu and Ken, Street Fighter edition. The skills of formidable, but it's evenly matched. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good comparison. It's a good comparison there. The homie Young World back in the super chat with the 10-piece. Appreciate the support, brother. He says 78 with Bud not being a pay-per-view draw and only holding the WBO belt. Why do you think his demands were so high in negotiations? Because he understands the importance of this fight. And he understands he had a bargaining tool, which was he had the last belt. Terence Crawford understood that Errol Spence wants to be undisputed. So it's supply and demand. I got something that you want, right? I want what you got too, but you need what I got more than I need what you got. See what I'm saying? I was already undisputed at 140, right? So I'm going in the history books with that, right? I'm a champion at 147. I was a champion at 135. You have been at 147 your whole career. You need this. So if you want this, I'm holding on to it until you pay me what I want. That's all. You know what I mean? Supply and demand. Let me see here. Richard D, back in that super chat. Appreciate the support. Richard D says 78. In your opinion, what's the greatest fight ever? The greatest fight ever. It depends, man. Like I say, if you're talking about from a technical standpoint, from a technical boxing standpoint, like when you're talking about something to be, like for instance, if somebody had never seen boxing before, right, and I had to introduce them to boxing, I would probably show them not Michael Nunn, but Tony versus McCallum, one. Because the technical doing in that fight was ridiculous. Like, these are two evenly matched dudes, slipping punches, pivoting. I mean, this was like a Rocky movie. Like, you couldn't write a script of dudes being that good. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was high level boxing, some of the highest level boxing I ever seen in my life. James Toney versus McCallum. If you're talking about the greatest fight I've ever seen as far as excitement, sheer excitement, I would say Thomas Hearns versus Robert Hagler. 3 of the most brutal rounds you ever seen in your life, man. Crazy. If we get either one of those from Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, we winning as fans. We winning. Absolutely winning. The Cali Enigma. The Cali Enigma in the super chat showing love. Much love, much appreciation, homie. Coming through with the 10-piece chicken nugget. Appreciate the support. He says, happy Independence Day. Salute to you, man. Happy Juneteenth, bro. He says, the closer we get to the fight, the more I hate and love it. I literally like both fighters a lot. It's a tough, close fight. I'm excited. Hashtag love, hate. The red, black, and green. Us 100 strong. Yes, sir. Said Juneteenth. Yes, indeed. Salute to my brother, the Cali Enigma. These are facts, sir. Let's see. Jamaris Robinson in the super chat. Salute to your homie. He says, I'm pulling up to the fight like Frank Lucas. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what's happening. Salute to everybody that's going out to the fight, man. It's going to be a memorable situation for y'all going out to that fight, man. It's going to be lit. The atmosphere is going to be crazy. I know that. Smash the like button, y'all. We need well over 700 likes in the building. Hit the thumbs up, ladies and gents. The homie Young World back in the super chat with the 5-piece. Appreciate the support. Says, you need what I got more than I need what you got. I think gets Bud hurt in there July 29th. Yeah, it could. It definitely could. But you're going to see who wanted more. You know what I mean? You're going to see who wanted more. Because EJ might want it more. You know what I'm saying? EJ might want it more. HC Boxer says Wilder Ortiz won. Yeah, Wilder Ortiz won that was one of my favorite fights from Deontay Wilder. I think that is my favorite fight from Deontay Wilder. Yeah. Yep. Just because of what it meant. I know it's popular now for all the haters to like downplay Luis King Kong Ortiz now, but at the time, Luis Ortiz was the boogeyman. You know what I mean? So that performance Wilder put down to get hurt and then stop him was amazing. Hitman X in the super chat, appreciate the support. It's off topic, but y'all need to let us get Brooke from for the low to compete the super team. Well, who you trying to get? I mean, who's your squad? Who's your squad? You talking about the Suns? I'm disgusted with the Phoenix Suns. I am. I'm disgusted that Bradley Beal is now with the Phoenix. I got to do a basketball video about that. I'm going to talk about that. I'm disgusted with it, man. I mean, how many super teams does this dude KD need? Like, bro, just win something, man. Can you win something? So now you got the Suns is like the Brooklyn Nets of the West. It's ridiculous. But I'll do a basketball video about that later. What's up, Live Life Real? Salute to the homie, Live Life Real in the building. I know a lot of people talking about the Bucks need to get Dame dollaz. I mean, I'm cool with that. I just don't want to get rid of Drew Holiday, man. I like Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday is the reason we won a championship. I get rid of Middleton. I really don't want to get rid of Drew Holiday, though. Drew Holiday won a lot of close games for us with his defense. He got flamed by Jimmy Butler, but hey, so what? You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure I want to give up Drew Holiday for Dame. I don't know. Dame is way better offensively. Drew is way better defensively, so it's a pick 'em. Let me see here. Let's see here. Lawrence RBE, what's happening with it, man? You got Spence by stoppage. Yeah, I mean, man, however it happened, bro, I'm just happy the fight happening. Juan Turner says, 78, please explain how Bud is less fundamentally sound than Errol, but is perceived to be a better boxer. Well, the reason why people perceive Terence Crawford to be the better boxer is because of superficial stuff. Like Terence Crawford boxes in the traditional boxer puncher, way. You know what I mean? His style is more relatable to a Sugar Ray Leonard. His style is more relatable to Floyd Mayweather. You know what I mean? He fights from the outside for the most part. He uses his feet well to avoid confrontation. He can switch from southpaw to orthodox. You know what I mean? Good counters, good timing, right? So his style looks, in first glance, to be fundamentally sound. He is fundamentally sound. Crawford is fundamentally sound. It's just that Errol, the little stuff that I see from Errol, especially with the pivoting and stuff he does with his feet, is better than Crawford. Right? I think Errol has better footwork than Crawford. Right? And what I mean by that is I'm not talking about skipping around the ring, or I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about foot placement, knowing where your feet supposed to be, keep staying solid, not getting caught with your feet together, off balance and stuff. Errol is very good at that. Right? Errol is very good at setting up his punches behind jabs. Right? So that's what I mean by fundamentally sound. But some people feel like it's Crawford. And I know a lot of people that I respect are picking Crawford to win this fight. A lot of people I respect. A lot. I'm telling you right now, bro. Like, it's really split. Maybe even more, slightly more people are picking Crawford that I know to win this fight. But one thing that's consistent is that everybody who's picking Crawford, every last one of them, when we get to talk about the fight, they all say the same thing. Man, I think that accident going to affect Errol. I think the accident. I'm like, bro, y'all acting like the accident just happened. Errol done fought a couple times since the accident. Yeah, man, but I think the accident. I'm like, okay. So I think a lot of people are banking on Errol not being the same fighter. But I don't believe that. I think that if Crawford win this fight, it's just because Crawford is a better fighter. Errol has already shown you that the accident couldn't stop him. He came back and pounded on Ugas, destroyed Ugas. Destroyed him. You know what I'm saying? He beat that man into submission. And you can't hate on Ugas. Ugas can fight, bro. Y'all know Ugas was a bad boy. He pounded that dude into submission. So, no, if Crawford stopped Errol or beat him, is it because Crawford he that good? He better. You know what I'm saying? And you have to give Crawford the utmost respect. That would make him 2 times undisputed, 2 different weight classes, win the championships in 3 different weight classes. And if he beat Errol, I'm telling you that right now. I'm telling you right now. If Terence Crawford knocks out Errol Spence, not just beat him, but if he knocks out Errol Spence, I'm picking Terence Crawford to beat Jermell Charlo. Yep, absolutely. If he stops Errol Spence, I got him beating Jermell Charlo. I know it's different, style of make fights, all that. I don't care. Don't care. The man gonna be 3 times undisputed. If he get past Errol, he gonna be 3 times undisputed. That's what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Jay Grant Jr. said that accident was years ago. They still are banking on it. Yeah, people still banking on that, bro. Still banking on it. Let me see here. Where is it here? Young World in the Super Chat show love, much appreciation, Young World. He says, 78, do you think that Errol needs Blu-ray, or do you like what you saw these new strength and conditioning coaches with Ugas? I think he looked great with the guys that he got with Ugas, but I think that me personally, I would feel great if he was with Blu-ray. But I don't know what the issue is, why he's not with Blu-ray no more. Blu-ray seems to be very, I mean, he's never wavered with his support with Errol. He still supported him and stuff, but Errol, for whatever reason, want to go in a different direction. So I don't know if Blu-ray work regimen was too rough. I don't know what it was, but Errol not working with Blu-ray. So he had like 11 stoppages in a row with Blu-ray. Then he switched up. So I don't know. If I'm Errol Spence, I'm going back to Blu-ray. At least for this one fight. Like, hey, bro, we gotta get back. You gotta get this done. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what the issue is. It ain't my business. Richard D in the Super Chat showing love, much appreciation, homie. He says, I think coaching is going to be big in this fight. Yeah, most definitely. That's something that people ain't talking about, Richard D. People is not talking about the battle of the coaches. Derek James versus Bomac. the adjustment game. The adjustment game is going. See, you got to get an edge right there to Derrick James. You got to get an edge to Derrick James. Bo Mack is an excellent coach. People be hating on Bo Mack and stuff. You know, I get it and everything. Bo Mack is an excellent coach, though. But Derrick James, you know, former trainer of the year. He's the hottest coach right now. Everybody and their mama want to be coached by him. I don't see people lined up to, you know what I'm saying, be coached by Bo Mack. Thomas Morris, what's happening with home? He says, where does the winner rank among all-time welterweights? Up there, I would say, let me see. I would say top 10 all-time welterweights. Off the top of my head, I haven't done no research on it to be writing exact on that, but I would say off the top of my head, top 10 for sure. Yeah, for sure, top 10. You know what I mean? Thomas Moore say top 3. Let me see. Top 3. Floyd. See, I had to go back and remember who all Floyd fought at welterweight specifically. So I don't even know if I can put Floyd in there. Floyd more of a pound-for-pound guy, all-time great guy. But specifically welterweights, Ray Leonard, Hearns, Jose Nepulis, Trinidad, maybe. Sugar Ray Robinson, of course. I'm not sure, man. I don't know if I can put them top 3. But they'd be top 10 for sure. Let me see here. Daryl Alexander coming through with the 10-piece chicken nugget. Appreciate the support, fam. He says the ref selection will be critical in this, or crucial in this fight. He says if the ref allows for a lot of grabbing, that will be in Crawford's favor. Spence operates the best in mid-range. Who is the ref for the fight? I'm not sure who the ref is. I don't know. I ain't worried about the grabbing. These dudes ain't coming in here to grab on each other, bro. You get hurt. I think if you get hurt in a fight, you got a right to grab. What's up, Zone? See Zone 6 Sports in the building. What's up, Mr. Finesse? Yeah, I think, look, man, if you get hurt, clinching is a part of boxing, bro. As long as it's not excessive and you're not clinching more than you're actually punching, I ain't got no problem with clinching. That's a part of it, and you just got to figure this guy's style out. Don't let him clinch you. Get up out the clinch. A punch with the open hand. You know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do. Smash the like button, y'all. We need over 700 thumbs up in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Richard D back in that super chat salute. He says, DJ, composer, and fundamental will be DJ's composure and fundamentals will be the difference. You saw Derrick James. Salute. Thomas Morris says, I think Bud will equal Errol in strength. Well, people keep forgetting that Terence Crawford is strong as ever, bro. They keep forgetting that. They keep saying how much bigger Errol is than Crawford, but Terence Crawford is strong, bro. The man was a high school wrestler, and people don't understand that. Like, I keep telling people, like, bro, when you play athletics in high school, especially things like wrestling and football, you're going to be strong, bro, because you learn from a high school teenage, you learn how to lift weights properly. You learn how to use your strength. You learn how to use leverage at an early age. So Bud is very strong, bro. He's not like, I mean, I'm just saying, bro. Like, you can't. People keep saying that, you know what I'm saying? But Bud's the man that knocked out every welterweight he done fought. He's strong. You know what I mean? He's solid. They're both tough. Bud that got popped in the head. Errol then flew out of a car 100 miles an hour. And they here. They finna fight. There's some X-Men stuff right here, man. The fans is winning out here in these streets. Let me see here. London Music. Salute to London on the track. And the super chat showing love, much appreciation. He says, Crawford has skinny hood dude strength. Yeah. Yep. Skinny hood dude strength. You know how they go. Everybody got that skinny cousin who you wrestle around with, and you know you outweigh him by 50, 60 pounds, but yet this dude had you tired as ever. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Yeah, Tay Clash of the Titans. I'm with it. I am with it. I'm loving every moment of this. I'm hyped up for this fight. Man, I just hope this is. I can't see this not being a good fight, bro. I can't see it. Not with the smack both guys is talking, the confidence both of them talking with. The only thing I'm worried about is injuries. I'm worried about. We just need to get to the fight, man. Get to the fight injury free, man. Come on, man. I don't want to see no postponements. None of this nonsense, man. Yep. I'll be just fine. Thomas Morris said, I can't pick a winner. Yes, it's close for you, huh? Jason Turner says, 78, what you just described is Bud being superior. I bet 14K on Bud, easy money. Woo-wee! That man said he bet 14 big ones on Bud. Okay. That's how you gonna do it, huh? 14 of them. I ain't doing it. I can't bet that much money on no fight. Not unless I got it rigged. If I got it rigged or something, then if I got some insider information. But that kind of money, no siree. Can't do it. I'd be too mad. Some L's you can take, some L's you can't take. Miami Stupid say, I hope that's some chump change to you, homie. Right. 14K, I gotta be some chump change to him. Homie sitting over there good. He must be rich. Because 14 of them, nah. I ain't betting that on no fight. Boxing too corrupt. Too much shenanigans in boxing to bet 14,000. What's up, King Corleone? I'll put a stack on it. I can stand to lose a stack. 14 stacks? Nah. At that moment, I'm going to be pacing around my living room, swinging in the air like Trey from Boys in the Hood. I'm going to make up some excuse in my head to go rob a bank or something. They owe me this money. I don't care. They never gave us reparations. Yeah, they owe us this money. I'm finna go get this money. You know how you do when you try to work yourself up to go do something stupid. Yeah, I ain't lose no 14 of them. No siree. No siree. Start thinking about everything I could do with that 14K. In Murders Boxing in the super chat showing love, much appreciation, homie. He says one of the keys to the fight will be Earl's jab, and Bomat looks like he ate a couple people. Look at y'all. Y'all steady on Bomac. Y'all on Bomac. Y'all keep saying, remember, Bomac ain't fighting. Crawford fighting, man. Hey, text Mason. Text Mason saying, 14K, I'm calling my bank. Unauthorized transaction. he said he ain't holding that L. That man said he is not holding that L. He canceled that payment ASAP Rocky. Ain't no way, man. Happy Juneteenth to everybody that's coming in. Smash that like button, ladies and gents. What do you say? Somebody said something. Let me go back up. He said, don't let 78 fool you. 14K is light. Yeah, it ain't light. Not to me, it ain't. It ain't light to me. I got a couple dollars, but I spend money on stuff that really matter to me. That I care about, stuff that I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I might need to get a new whip. I might need to go on a family vacation or something. You know what I mean? Bro, 14K on a boxing match? Nah, I can't do it. Maybe if I had like 3 or 4 million in the bank. I had 3 or 4 million in the bank, yeah. Then I would, then 14K is chump change. You know what I'm saying? Just me for my standards. But if I got 50,000 in the bank, man, ain't no way I'm betting on 14K on no boxing match. Ain't no way, ain't no how. Ohio runs boxing in the super chat showing love. Much love, much appreciation, homie. He says, I'm betting 1K in food stamps on Crawford. Now, see, that's a bet. See some food stamps. Get that food stamp card. Mr. Mont, OG, salute. In that super chat, he says, forget about Bomac. Bud fight off of instincts. Yep. Yep. Let me see here. Daniel Chambers say 78. You got 3 or 4 mil in the bank. No, I don't. I ain't got no 3, 4 mil in the bank. If I sold everything I own, I would. And then I wouldn't have nothing but $3 or $4 million with no assets. No siree. Let me see here. Just do boxing say they owe me this money. Yeah, that's how you gonna do it. Stop making up excuses. Man, they owe me this money. But I'm excited about the fight though, either way. I'm really excited about it. And I think both guys are determined to be victorious. I think that both guys want to win this fight. It's gonna come down to who wanted more, man. It's gonna be tough. I think EJ wants it a little bit more, man. I think EJ wanted a little bit more. I think EJ is obsessed with beating Crawford. I think Errol is obsessed with beating Crawford. And to be truly great at something, you gotta be obsessed with it. You know what I mean? Stark 7 in the super chat. What's happening with it, homie? He says, is there any truth in Wilder signing with the Saudis? No, they just talking, man. Wilder versus AJ at the end of the year, that's a real thing. But, Wilder got options on the table. We don't know exactly what's going to happen, but most likely it's going to be Wilder versus Andy Ruiz, and then Wilder versus Joshua, most likely. But the Saudis, to me, is dropping the ball with that whole situation. Because the Saudis don't want AJ and Wilder to fight nobody else. But, dude, it's very simple. You don't want them to fight nobody else, put a down payment on the fight. Easy. If you're going to pay these dudes $40, $50 million to fight in December, then send them $10 million right now and say, hey, it's a down payment. Don't fight nobody else. We don't want to mess up the fight in December. Very easy, bro. People don't know how to do business no more. You know what I'm saying? Edward Jones says, I disagree. I feel TC desire to beat Errol is equally matched. Okay. We're going to find out, brother. We're going to find out. For sure. We're definitely going to find out. But anyway, I'm going to get up out of here. I've been on here for an hour, shooting the breeze. I'll holler at y'all in a minute, man. I'll be back later on today with a few shorter boxing videos to discuss different topics. I might even do an NBA video or two. But I'll holler at y'all in a minute, man. Happy Juneteenth. You know what I'm saying? Spend some time with your family. Educate your babies on what Juneteenth is about. I didn't need for the federal government to say that Juneteenth was a holiday. My family has been celebrating Juneteenth since before I was born. So, it's a way of life for us. But 78 Sports TV, salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Super chat, everybody came through showing love today. Much love in the Cash App. Holla at y'all in a minute, man. We're up out of here, though. Deuces.